I just want to remind everybody that we always do talk about problems with particular things. We don't close our eyes and say that problems aren't there. If you've been on my channel for any length of time, you'll know that I don't have sacred cows. I also want to remind everybody that myself, I don't I'm very it gets really sticky down here. There's no good reason for me to ever comment on anything anybody ever puts out. Yaqui shaman Don Juan Matus would say, Bobby engages in controlled folly. That is, anytime I open my trap, or I type away on my keyboard, it's controlled folly. In other words, a wise person would never interact with any human beings whatsoever. And I've talked about this in the past because, in case you didn't know it, planet Earth is full of assholes. Before Dr. David R. Hawkins of Consciousness Research died, he was telling us that the collective consciousness of humanity, that's putting all the humans all together and taking an average temperature of where they're at on the scale of human consciousness, and it's about 203 to 207 when Dr. Hawkins was alive. And up until 1987, the collective consciousness of humans as a whole was below 200. And 200 is the magic line between toxic negativity and neutrality. So humans are shitty individuals. Horribly shitty. There's still plenty more. Well, when Dr. Hawkins was still alive, he would tell you out of the billions of humans on the planet, in absolute numbers, far more numerically are below 200 than those who are above 200. So chances are, anybody that you talk to is a total asshole. And what does it mean? It means, why do you want to talk to assholes? What is in it for you? And when I talk to assholes, it's Don Juan Matus saying it's controlled folly. In other words, what does folly mean? Folly means it's a mistake. And that's what I'm saying. It's a mistake to talk to humans. It's a mistake to live with humans. It's a mistake to come to planet Earth because it's full of toxic negativity held by the collective of humanity. So what's controlled about the folly? Well, what's controlled about it is I still don't talk to all of the humans. And sometimes I might have a word with them and decide it's best not only for me to not to talk anymore, I'm going to have to get in my car and leave this establishment. Because there's someone here who's so fucking toxic, it's probably going to be a riot at this bar. So that's the control. The control is this is going south in a hurry. In our Canadian parlance, something going south means it's going bad. And I got to get out of here. because it's dangerous. Because toxic, negative people are so fucking dangerous. If they have a knife, they're liable to stab you. Humans are incredibly dangerous animals. And it's because of the lack of consciousness. On the scale of human consciousness, humans are freaking nightmare. So, that being said, I am never going to really be able to explain any particular issue to any particular person, given the fact that I don't have telepathy with most people. And you have to use words with people who you don't have telepathy with. And people don't understand your meaning in English. They don't read your body language. And pretty much your chances of actually communicating your feelings and your thinking to another person is about zilch. Because people have the attention span of a peanut. So when it comes to me explaining, why I'm giving you the reaction I'm giving you, pretty much I like to go with Gregg Braden, the spiritual teacher. Gregg Braden talks about psychic things. And one of those things he talks about is the Essene mirror. The sacred Essene mirror. The Essenes were the troop that Jesus of Nazareth belonged to. And Gregg Braden isn't really talking too much about Jesus, but wherever he got this idea from. But it's basically instant karma. Instant karma. And the way that Mr. Braden puts it is, if something weird happens to you, your job is to go and rack your brain and say to yourself, where am I mistreating someone else around me? Where did I put an energy that just bounced back and hit me? And Mr. Braden has done this, and he explains it in his lectures. And he says, yeah, usually I come up with some point where I really wasn't in integrity with another human. So, am I a sacred mirror for you? Yes. How sacred am I? Sometimes I'm going to tell you things that I really wish I didn't have to tell you. But karmically, I don't have a filter. And there's been times when I've gone, oh God, I can feel that I am going to be used as a channel to really blast someone. And trust me, I don't like the energy that is coming. I can feel energy. I'm very sensitive to energies. And when there's something coming, that's like Bobby is going to have a very loud incident with someone. It's like, shit. I can feel it's coming, and I'm like, legs, move. Let's get the hell out of here. I don't want to deliver this. But as I talk to many of you through these channels, I have let go of control of the body. So if the body keeps me there and the mouth opens and out comes some vomit, it's because I let go of control. And the universe itself uses me to sometimes deliver information to others. So if you're putting out cancerous information and, I end up giving you some kind of cancerous response, it's your karma to get it. And you should be grateful that it's coming from me and not somebody else. Because I don't carry a knife. And, you're really lucky that there's somebody like me who simply is going to use words and tone to tell you, you fucked up majorly, you stupid fucking asshole. And I don't have a big carving knife to cut you up. You're lucky, because if I didn't do it, somebody with the carving knife is liable to come along and chop your balls off. So you're really lucky that people like me exist. So the particular incident that we're talking about is when you blanket people with toxic garbage. And then it bounces throughout the universe. And in this case, I just want to give you an explanatory note. I don't want to be your sacred fucking mirror. I don't want to be in the same fucking planet as you. Because if you can't see where you're being toxic, it's not my fucking job. I'm not being paid $10 million a year to teach you stupid motherfuckers kindergarten all over again. You never got it the first time around. Being kind to others, generous to others. And, when I have to remind you, that this is what you should be doing, generally speaking, I'm going, fuck. I mean, a lot of people really know better. And they still keep coming up with the same old routine. Does it sound sexist, homophobic, racist? Do you belong to a tribe of people? And is your tribe somehow all about excluding others? And we always want to remind you that you are not separate from all the other things in your environment. Consciousness is all connected. So you're not just a little physical body with a little mind that's not attached, to all the other minds. Psychically, you are. And the kind of mind that you have is basically ego. Because your mind is designed to keep you in belief that you are separate from everyone else. And you're not. To wrap it all up, we are in big shit on planet Earth. And the reason we're in big shit is because no one here really cares about anybody but themselves. As, I'm a separate physical body. There's plenty of lip service of, let's look after each other, but it's not valid. Because in the end, most people, after they've had a couple of drinks, you see the real person come out, and the real person is pretty much, fuck the rest of them. Why? Simply because I am having a hard time looking after me. And everyone is saying this as separate individuals. And I say, fucking right. And why is it? Because we have got greedy motherfuckers running this planet. Sickos. People who have no trouble starting an overseas war in order to divert attention away from their own shit. Warmongers are a horror on this planet, and we spend more money on military hardware than just about any other item there is. There's a lot of work to be done, folks. and it starts with us.